Ah, man, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Showtime. Y'all already know what time it is. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Y'all step in the building, man. Took a couple of days off. Man, I had to reset, man. I had to give me some mental rest, physical rest. I was kind of overwhelmed, man, but I was still locked in watching the games. Now I saw the Boston Celtics beat the brakes off the Lakers the other night. I sat back and I watched people make excuses. I watched people act. It's like people forgot they had a Twitter account. They forgot they had a YouTube account. Nobody wants to talk about that. Cool. Now last night, first of all, I had to go back and watch the game because I was out and about. I didn't get a chance to watch. Everybody on social media, everybody in the NBA media, from ESPN to Fox Sports, no matter where you are, whatever your local podcast, your favorite podcast, if if you subscribe to Fox Sports or Kendrick Perkins, Gil Arenas, everybody, they was killing Luka Doncic today, destroying Luka Doncic. Rightfully so. I just think it's funny that I get called a Luka Doncic hater because I'm pointing out the obvious flaws. I'm just somebody that, I'm just another guy that likes basketball, man. I love basketball. Been watching it my whole life. Love to break down the game. Love to see players, grow. See players make a huge leap in their career. What I don't like is stubborn players. I don't like players that get caught up in their own hype. I don't like ball hogs. I don't like guys that do all this crying and finger pointing and they not doing their job. Um, and I'm somebody that been criticizing guys like James Harden over the years for being a ball hog, ball dominant, not playing defense, uh, getting the playoffs, freeze up. I've got on LeBron for complaining to the referees, pointing the finger. I've been very consistent. I have been very consistent, but I noticed something. I noticed a lot of you guys that claim y'all Kobe Bean Bryant fans, y'all Michael Jordan fans, y'all ponder to Luka Doncic fan base. Y'all ponder to anybody that that like Luka Doncic and don't like certain fan bases. I noticed that. That's not my style. You guys that only criticize players you don't like, you're not a real basketball fan. And I'm honestly, I only respect y'all content if you only criticize players you don't like and you don't talk basketball. I don't have no respect for your content. Now I respect everybody that do this YouTube thing. Respect to you. Everybody tied their own opinion. But if you only criticize players you don't like, I don't. It's nothing me you can talk about. I don't care if I like you or don't like you. That don't really matter. Feelings. This stuff is all feelings. Me is how I feel about something. That's feelings. But when it comes to basketball, we got to call it down the middle. What we seeing. Luka Doncic. I have said this over and over again. Luka Doncic, his style of play won't win. You know why I say that? Because it's been proven over and over again. I've seen this plenty of times. James Harden. Now, everybody loved when Kobe came out and said it, when he said it about Harden, but I'm just trying to figure out when did I'm just confused. Do Luka Doncic not play the same style of basketball? And yet I hear people coddle. I never seen a basketball player so coddled like Luka Doncic. He the most coddled superstar I ever seen in my lifetime, ever. And there's a couple more out there. I ain't even gonna mention their name, but he's one of the most coddled superstars I ever seen in my life. I don't understand why is it a problem criticizing Luka Doncic? What is that? Why do we hold back on Luka? What is about Luka Doncic that people feel like you shouldn't point out the obvious flaws? His obvious flaws is going to hinder teams from winning championship. If I already hindered his team in the finals. But if you point this out, it's like it's World War III. What is that? Like, what do we have going on in the NBA community? What do you guys really want? What do you watch the game for? Everybody claim Michael Jordan the standard, Kobe Bryant set the standard. But ask yourself, is Luka Doncic playing up to that standard? Is Luka Doncic a guy that you look at and say, yeah, he's doing everything possible to help his team win? Do y'all really look at him and say that? Because I'm sorry, when I watch the game of basketball, I'm watching from both ends of the floor. I see a guy that lacks so many things as a leader, as a number one option on your team. Yeah, he has the ability to score the ball, make shots under duress. 6'7", 6'8", he can see over the defense. That's one thing that separates him from James Harden, the fact that he's 3 inches taller. He can see over the defense a lot better. But he has the same flaws, the turnovers, the bad shot selection, and a horrible defense. Now, we could talk about, oh, did you see the step back three? Yeah, you love the step back three when he makes it. But take a look at it when he don't make it. Look, I want y'all to look at this. Look at this. When he don't make his shots, look how it look. It hurt. He hurts his team. Now, this is not my opinion. It's facts.
I did it my way. For what is?
Look at that shot. What is this? Y'all, come on, bro. You bring the ball up the floor. I get it. You got 5 seconds to go. Crossover. And then he's not even getting real separation. Bro, what is that? Just horrible shot. Look at this right here. Just looking for the foul. Look at him. Every single possession, it's a foul. He wants a foul if he don't make the shot. Every possession. You telling me y'all guys are Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant fans? Y'all guys complain about James Harden being a loser and he doesn't win. He doesn't play a winning style. You guys are Luka fans? Y'all are so inconsistent. I'm lost. When do you guys become? What about Luka Doncic's game make you say he's definitely in that conversation with Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan? That's how y'all talk about him. That's all I hear. It's like you criticize Luka. It's like, man, you a hater. What am I hating off for? I'm going on what I see. But it's funny how everybody else starting to say the same thing now. Former basketball players, media members, all these people saying the same stuff. So everybody hate him. God dang it. Why we can't keep it basketball? But you guys want to talk about a bunch of bullshit that don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. It don't pertain to. When it comes to the game, what's going on today? This stuff y'all like to talk about don't really affect today. Let's talk about Luka Doncic. He's supposed to be the future. He's in his prime. These old guys on the way out. Don't y'all want to see the next generation reach their potential? They're not going to reach their potential because you guys ain't not going to challenge them. In order for them to take the challenge, there got to be a challenge. There's not a challenge because you guys coddle this dude. All I hear is Luka Doncic need this, he need that. But what about what he needs to change? What adjustment he needs to make for him to become the best player in the world, an NBA champion, an MVP? What adjustment he has to make? When are we going to start talking about that? Y'all don't want to talk about that. I'm seeing people, oh, it's LeBron in the way. LeBron didn't play with him on Dallas. We got the same issues. What is it? What is it now, man? Now, at first y'all said it was Rick Carlisle's fault. Rick Carlisle got fired. They got Jason Kidd. Y'all blame him. You notice the trend? The same exact stuff you hated LeBron for, right? We all criticize, including me, criticize LeBron for the same stuff. The difference is I've been consistent. You guys going on with the bullshit. I noticed that. Y'all have totally went against your own rules. The rules y'all supposed to be setting on YouTube. Oh, these guys always praising God for not playing defense. This. But y'all going against the own rules you made up. You said superstars supposed to go out there and do everything it takes to win. Luka don't do that. Luka don't do that. He ain't got that in his DNA. He cried every single possession. Look at this shit. Look. This Yeah, you're going to make a miss shot. I'm not going to kick it for that play right there. But look at this. A contested three. Yeah, when you make them, it goes in, look good. Right here, this is typical Luka stuff. Throws up a shot, flops, out balance. Why not just get the ball? Luka Doncic got so much. He got game. He got so much game. But why do he settle for trying to bait the referees to blow on the whistle? Like right here, you got Wendell Carter. You had the man beat. You should have pump fade away off one leg like you always do. Nah, he want to take the easy way out. He want to flop his way into a call. Why though? Look at this right here. Typical Luka Doncic, 1-on-1, step back three. Now, Luka Doncic was 2 out of 10 from the three-point line? Bro, once you miss the first 5 shots, I understand you're supposed to shoot. You're supposed to forget about the next shot. But how about mixing it up? Get the ball, put it on the floor, get to the elbow. Mix it up. Everything got to be a step back three. Everything got to be a possession where you got to bait the referee into a foul. And Luka to try to do, he's the type of dude, if you don't give him the foul the previous play, he going to get the ball back and try to do the same shit over to get the referee to blow the whistle the next time too. He going to keep doing it till the referee blow the whistle. You know what that does? That take away from your teammates. That hurts your team, bro. Especially when you're not getting back on defense. But you guys always talk about y'all don't like players that play defense. Oh, James Harden. Y'all been cooking James Harden for years. We all been cooking him. But all of a sudden, y'all love Luka Doncic so much. Fake hypocrites don't love basketball. I don't want nothing to talk about. I don't want nothing to talk about none of you dudes. Stay on y'all side. Don't come talk to me about some debating. I ain't debating none of you chumps. You boys are suckers to me. Y'all sat on y'all channels for 5-6 years talking about I don't like dudes that don't play defense and this style ain't gonna win no championship. And yet, y'all boys became Luka Doncic fans. For what? Well, what about Luka Doncic made you a basketball fan? Stop telling me about Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant standard. This boy ain't living up to that. He ain't living up to that. Stop telling me this boy's a great basketball player. What made him great? Stop telling me it's LeBron's fault. He was doing this before he teamed up with LeBron. Stop telling me this stuff. Stop telling me I'm a hater when if I ask you what's Luka Doncic's weaknesses, you gonna agree with me. Look at this bull crap right here. Now that's just a horrible mix. But again, his patent step back threes. He don't mix it up. Everything got to be a step back three or get to the paint. Try to get the referee's attention. That right there, that was a good shot. I ain't even mad at that. They actually had a good open look. But here's the thing. You know what's crazy about this? Luka Doncic take all these step back threes, dribble, step back. But let me ask you a question. How in the hell did you pass up on a wide open three-pointer? How did that happen? So you telling me he can shoot all them three-pointers under the wrist, but on the last play of the game, when they need you, down one, you the best player on this team. You the best player. You passed up a wide open shot to give it to LeBron, and then you guys sitting there talking about LeBron not clutch. Well, why would you give LeBron the ball then? Why would you give LeBron the ball if he not clutch? Now, what I've been telling y'all, Luka been deferring to LeBron the whole line in the fourth quarter. I noticed that. But here's my thing. When you're Luka Doncic, you in your prime. This is your team. This is your time to set the tone now. This is what you're supposed to do in situations like this. You tell LeBron, give me the ball. I'm the guy. I'm taking the shot. He passed up on the shot to give it to LeBron. Then gonna talk about, oh, well, LeBron said he was wide open. Man, stop this bull crap, man, because when LeBron did it, we cooked LeBron for that. We cooked LeBron for this same bull crap. So now y'all supposed to get this boy a pass for what? What are we giving Luka Doncic a pass for? Why are we building Luka up to something he's not? What is this obsession with Luka? I'm asking y'all, what is the obsession with Luka Doncic? What is about his game make you think he's deserving of a championship? He's deserving to be put in the conversation for best player in the league and on one of the greatest players of all time based off what? His numbers? Come on, bro. Now all of a sudden, y'all love his numbers. But it's other players that have won championships that put up numbers. Y'all said the numbers ain't shit. Y'all talk about them guys like they ain't did nothing. But this guy ain't did absolutely nothing. Y'all praise him. What is we doing? What do you guys want for y'all as basketball fans? What do you want? Tell me what you want, man. Y'all inconsistent. 1 minute y'all saying all players should be playing. All players should be playing on both ends of the floor. But then when it comes to Luka, now all of a sudden, y'all like just offense. Y'all like stats. I thought y'all hated stats. So when we was having those Michael Jordan, we was having those LeBron versus Kobe discussions, y'all said stats ain't the end all be all. It's all about impact over numbers. Until we start talking about Luka. Now all of a sudden, when we start talking about Luka, oh, it's all about the stats now. Nah, it ain't all about no stats. No, sir. And you ain't finna be passing up no ball. You was not finna be passing up that last shot when you wide open, when you like to shoot 40 times a game with a defense draped on you. I'm not trying to hear none of that bull crap. Y'all make all these excuses for this dude. He did nothing. And he passed to the guy y'all said not even clutch. How about that? Y'all said LeBron not clutch, right? If LeBron not clutch, why would Luka pass him the ball? For what? Yeah, look at this. Look at Luka Doncic in a no man's land. Now, I want y'all to look. Who is Luka Doncic guarding, y'all? Who is he guarding? Look at Luka. Who he guarding? Look at Luka Doncic defense. Yeah, Carroll into the lane. Who he guarding? Bang, open three. Gave up a wide open 3-pointer. All because defense broke down because of him. Look at Luka Doncic. Look at that. What is he doing? Who's he guarding? One for the lead. That's going to be short. Can he get the offensive rebound? Underneath, Carter Jr. scores. Second chance up. Wide open 3-pointer. Look how open he is. He passed the ball to give it to LeBron. Look at that. Put the ball down. Come on, bro. Seconds. Look how long he held the ball. That shot should have got off his hands. What is this? So all game long, you've been shooting step back threes contested. All of a sudden, you can't even pull the trigger. He forgot how to shoot the ball all of a sudden. Magically, this boy forgot how to shoot the ball. He wide open. And we supposed to give him a pass for what? What have he done to get this kind of benefit of a doubt? What have Luka Doncic done? Why are we talking about Luka like you got to give him the benefit of the doubt for what? What is it about Luka Doncic? Why do y'all coddle him so much? What is it about this dude? I'm starting to think some of y'all are sexually attracted to this dude. Is that what it is? Y'all have a sexual attraction. It's something about him that attracts y'all. It's like, I don't know. I listen to y'all talk about him. Makes me uncomfortable. Y'all got some kind of weird sexual fantasy about Luka Doncic? What is it? It can't be basketball. You guys can't be coming up here talking that Michael Jordan, Kobe stuff, and then turn around and say, I love Luka Doncic. Huh? What? What is that? You love Luka for what? You hated James Harden just to praise Luka? What? Is that what I'm hearing? Y'all hated James Harden just to praise Luka? Are y'all serious? And then these dudes blaming, oh, well, LeBron is on his team. LeBron, bro, what are you talking about? So you telling me we're going to blame LeBron for this dude passing up the open 3-pointer? Whose team is this? It's LeBron's team or his team? It's his team. That's why I told y'all, when LeBron gone, it's his team. Nobody else to blame. I don't want to hear y'all blame Austin Reeves. Y'all can't blame J.J. Redick. Y'all can't blame Rob Pelinka. That's what y'all going to end up doing, though. Y'all going to end up doing it anyway. I'm called spade for spade, bro. I'm never going to bite my tongue. I'm going to be very consistent my whole entire life like I always been. If you ain't playing on both ends of the floor, you got to get cooked, bro, because you're not doing everything it takes. Everything With the game on the line, bro, you not making shots. Go out there and play defense. Go get rebounds. Find other ways to win. That's what always been my mentality, bro. That's always been. I always stood on that take. Basketball played on both ends. When do we start allowing dudes like Luka Doncic? When do we start allowing him to get away with stuff like this? And we praise him. We praise him. We talk about him like he's a champion. He's not even a league MVP. This is his first time in his career he led the league in scoring. But but this is my thing. Y'all trying to tear down all-time great players that won. But y'all come on here talking about y'all basketball fans. Y'all fake and phony. You guys are fake and phony. All because y'all want to push agendas. Because y'all don't like LeBron. Man, stop all that don't like LeBron stuff. Man, I don't care about that bull crap, man. This ain't about LeBron. Forget LeBron James. Let's talk about the man himself. Let's talk only about him. Is he doing everything it takes to get the win? He not. Stop telling me about LeBron. I don't care about that. Stop telling me about that crap, bro. Y'all use the same weak-ass excuse. Y'all said LeBron make excuse. We all cook LeBron for making the same excuse. But y'all get this boy passed for what? Because you're sexually attractive. You're sexually attracted to that man. I'm convinced. You boys weird. I'm convinced of that now. Now I know what it is. It's something else to it. There's something else to it now. I know what it is now. Y'all ain't fooling me with that bull crap. I don't want to hear none of that bullshit no more about James Harden. Y'all boys be sitting up here praising this boy for all these years for getting away with this shit. Now the media getting on his head now. Nah, man, I've been told y'all about this. Y'all talking about something. Let's wait till LeBron leaves the Lakers. Let's keep it 100, y'all. Luka, his athleticism is not even where it was like for his first 2 years. He was a lot more athletic. He had a little bit more speed, a little bit more quickness. At 27 years old, we gotta push and prime and poke at the boy to get in shape. We never had to say this about Steph Curry and all the all-time greats. Y'all praising a dude that can't even get in shape. This boy on magazines because in his 7th year, he decided to get in shape. Y'all make fun of Zion. Y'all make fun of all these other guys for not being in shape. But for some reason, y'all get on y'all knees and y'all beg people not to criticize Luka Doncic. For what though? What is about him? Why? Why we can't criticize Luka Doncic? Why? Because Luka out here doing everything it took, anything possible, anything that he needed his team, anything the team need out of him. If he went out there and got it done, we'll be over here praising him. So now we got to treat him like some kind of teenager or first or second year player. He in his prime. And he reached his ceiling too. Y'all don't want to talk about that. Luka reached his ceiling. Luka is not a guy that's going to stop. Can we stop with this whole he got a lot of upside? He don't got a lot of upside.
Stuff like
what is Luka Doncic gonna get better at? What he gonna get better at? For between now and the next 3 years, what he gonna get better at? Think about that. You watch Luka Doncic from year 1 to year 7, year 8. Whatever changed from Luka? His athleticism has declined. Still do the same moves. He don't even dunk the ball like he used to. I saw somebody say on Twitter. I agree with them. He don't do. You go look at his first 2 years. He was a lot. Oh yeah, he was a little bit more athletic. He always been slow, but he was more athletic his first 2 years. That's true. He was a lot more slimmer too. He was like 30 pounds, 40 pounds lighter though. Now he put on all that weight, and we babysitting him, right? Y'all going talking about oh yeah, even though he's fat, he's still putting up good numbers, huh? That's all it takes to be great now? just put up a bunch of numbers out of shape. Y'all praising this bullshit. Oh, he put up he might be fat, but he's still cooking dudes. Huh? Oh my God, bro, oh my God. I hope y'all make them same excuse for y'all moms. Y'all mom and daddies, bro.
Jalen. So Peyton Pritchard sees this, throws the ball to Jaylen Brown. Jalen scores. Stuff like that is just, it's got to be so annoying to play with him. Let alone just like some of the, obviously, we don't need to go into like the antics, but it's just like,
oh no,
I feel like,
let's go into the antics.
Let's go into them.
The whining is back at just peak / Nadir Dallas levels. It's every fucking play. Just play, man. Not everything is a foul. And it's almost like, are you playing to draw a foul or are you playing basketball? Like, which one are you doing? Are you playing one-on-one and like with the refs, or are you playing a game? It's every single possession now. It's completely out of control. It's back to Dallas levels. It's just unwatchable. And I hate it because he's a genius. He's a literal basketball genius who can get any shot and any pass he wants. And what you're talking about, what I've said is something has just not sat right with me this year, and that it just doesn't, the numbers are unbelievable and they'll always be unbelievable. It doesn't feel as unsolvable as Dallas Luka. It feels like some of the predatory passes where he's passing 2 steps ahead of the defense, and you can tell.
And I disagree with the last part. He the same player. You know the difference is, y'all? He's with the Lakers now. I told y'all, you once you become part of the Lakers, the LA circus, with everybody dissecting and paying attention, every little thing you're doing, that's gonna start to pick up on all the flaws that's been showing the whole entire time, like y'all did Russell Westbrook, right? Once you become a Laker, the things that went under the radar with other teams, that's going to be put on the front. People going to start to complain about every little thing. They were at first, Luka Doncic couldn't do no wrong. But now he on the Lakers? No, sir. Laker fans not going to allow you to get away with that. The media not going to allow you to get away with this stuff. I told y'all that. And I said, wait till after LeBron is gone. The media has already turned their back on Luka Doncic. It didn't even take for LeBron James to leave. And I know what y'all gonna say. Oh, they only doing that because of LeBron. Okay, shut your mouth and pay attention, though. Pay attention to the game. Do Luka Doncic cry too much and complain too much to the ref? Yes or no? Be honest. Do he cry and complain too much? Yes or no? Do he play defense? Yes or no? Do he jack up a bunch of bad shots? Yes or no? So it's not hate. Everybody sees it. But Luka Doncic apology see it. They just got a sexual. It's deep with them, bro. I noticed that these guys got some real deep feelings for Luka Doncic that is bigger than basketball. I don't know what it is about him, but they love Luka Doncic. They refuse to call out Luka Doncic. They're not going to challenge Luka Doncic. They're not going to say, Luka, if you would have played better defense, we could have won. They're not going to say none of that stuff.
And Tim, I wanted to show one other sequence that took place in the third quarter also, because this is something that I think a lot of people were picking up on. And we'll see Luka Doncic. He's going to not get a call, and he's going to complain about it, and that's nothing new for him. But then he doesn't get back on defense, and the Magic wind up scoring on the other end, and there's just a little bit too much of this going on. So the other thing was a microcosm. Is this a little bit of a microcosm of what we see with the whole Luka Doncic show as well?
I told you boys, it didn't even take a whole year. Them boys going to start cooking Luka Doncic. I told y'all. I told you this was going to happen. Lord have mercy, it didn't even take a whole year. LeBron didn't even have to lead the team. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse next year. Watch. It's going to get worse. It's going to get so bad for Luka next year. Y'all going to see. Y'all think I'm playing the downfall. I'm not playing the downfall. I want to see this boy get better. You guys don't, though. Y'all want to coddle him. Y'all want to protect him like he y'all son or something. Like he a brother, your cousin. Luka ain't bought y'all no tennis shoes. And if you walk up to Luka Doncic, you know what he going to do? Tell security, get this boy up out my face. You know he got a little smart mouth. He ain't finna sign no autographs for a lot of you clowns. He is not finna buy you a piece of paper. He ain't even gonna give you a Jolly Rancher. But you boys out on YouTube licking the ground he walks on. Do you boys even own a pair of Luka Doncic Jordans? Y'all don't even buy shoes. Everybody I support, I go buy their shoes. You don't even buy their shoes. You take your shoes ugly. Come on, man. Like, what is your look? Look here, bro. Why do you love basketball? What do you want out of these new generation players? What do you really want? You want these guys to be great, or y'all only like Luka Doncic because you hate LeBron? If that's your whole way of model or your whole method to talking about the Lakers, you are not a real basketball fan. I can't respect your content.
Luka's had two glaring flaws throughout the course of his career: conditioning and crying. The conditioning he has made major strides in. He's crying as much as he ever has. And let me preface this by saying I got a C in the community college psychology course in the late 90s. So I'm not qualified for psychoanalysis. I did cover Luka the first 6.5 years of his career. I've talked to a lot of people who have coached him, who have played with him. What I can tell you is Luka vents his frustration at the referees. So the more he's frustrated, the more he's whining, he's crying, and he worries more about sometimes the 3 guys in the gray jerseys than the 5 guys in the opposite jerseys. And look, he's going to have defensive problems regardless. It's hard to play defense if you never cross half court because you're worried about a call that you didn't get.
Wow. Did you hear what this man said? Y'all going to know that too. And then why is this okay that he don't play D? Why is that okay? Even my brother Elder, God, Lord, Elder. I heard Elder say, well, sure, he not going to play D because he not athletic enough. That's, not athletic enough. God gave you 2 feet. You moving side to side. We talking like the boy handicap on defense. No, he just don't like to play defense. He don't want to play defense. But when he get a little steal or get a little block here and there, y'all praise him for it. Two-way Luka. But why he won't slide his feet? Why he not participating in every possession, especially in the end of games? He the reason why they lost that damn game on both ends of the floor. There's been many games out there where he dropping 15, 17 points in the first quarter and disappear in the second half. That's pretty much almost every game. He's a front runner. Y'all, like, come on, we got to be honest. Luka Doncic is a front runner. He's everything you didn't like about LeBron. He's everything you didn't like about James Harden. Why y'all crying about this? What is that? Y'all still ain't saying that. What is about Luka Doncic? Why do y'all pamper Luka Doncic? Why y'all continue to give him pass? What are we waiting on? He's 27. He's not 22. What is that? I'm serious when I say this. What are we waiting on, y'all?
I was kind of off balance when he gave it to me.
What LeBron talking about?
I'm not sure. I mean, obviously you have to ask Luka what he saw on that, but I thought he had a good look, and it looked like he kind of just lost his balance. Didn't have a rhythm with the ball, whatever the case may be. And it kind of allowed him to get back in front of him. And I was kind of off balance when he gave it to me. I thought he had a great look, but that's my.
Off balance? I don't understand. How is Luka off balance wide open, but he got balance when he got 2 defenders draped on him? Do that make sense to y'all? Bro, he had plenty of opportunity to shoot that ball. LeBron, I know, bro. LeBron, look at man. I understand he ain't gonna just come out and just, I understand he gonna sugarcoat. I'm not sugarcoating. And if you're a real basketball fan, you gonna tell the truth. There's no sugarcoating that last possession. He froze up and passed it to LeBron. Let's just be honest. He didn't want to take the blame for missing that open shot. He been deferring to LeBron a whole lot this year. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 1,000. Why are we talking about him like he's a 3-time champion? Come on, bro. What are we doing?
If you don't like the Lakers, it's awesome. Like, it's awesome to watch because you're just like, yeah, keep whining while you're standing back there. But if you're a Lakers fan,
unwatchable is a little aggressive.
Well,
Yeah, that's
he
a little.
still drops dimes. He still does special
Oh, no,
stuff
we're
on the court.
watching.
That is fun to watch.
It's annoying. It's annoying.
It's
like
grating.
it's a little bit. It's just a little eye rolly. Like, come, oh my God, he's doing it again. Like, and again.
Can't help himself.
Like last night, there was the play where they reviewed the foul on Carter when he shot the three, and he's lucky after they reviewed it, they didn't reverse the call to a foul on him because he kicked him. Like he created the contact. And what's funny is on the review, it was just a no call because I guess they were looking at the hand, but I'm like, they could have easily just made an offensive foul on Luka. So like, you got to be careful what you wish for sometimes with the whole review thing and riding them because video doesn't lie.
no.
And you can get exposed. Like, that's what I never understood. When the ball's out of bounds, clearly off you, and they go off on the ref, it's like, don't you know that they could just see this on?
Yeah, what
replay
is
and you're
that
gonna
about?
look
Some
stupid? Some of it is performative.
For
you
who?
know,
What's not fun?
Well, for your team and your bench, because you don't want to be embarrassed that something happened, and so you're kind of performing like you got fouled or something happened. But a lot of the times, you know good and well that it's probably your fault that whatever happened.
1 million.
Yeah, and so it kind of muddies the waters sometimes when you see guys like so passionate about it, then they turn around and do this, and you just watch coaches like, no, I'm not burning my time out on this. And so some of it is performative. And sometimes guys genuinely think they do have a case, but no, it's trying to, it's a lot of different things that work there. You're trying to convince the ref, that hopefully you can get them to change something to go your way.
I see like the homie right here, like Dunn. And Dunn said that Luka have 15 assists last night. See what I'm talking about? Come on, Dunn. When LeBron had 15 assists, guess what we were saying? Empty stats. You didn't hit the shot that mattered. What are we done? I'm asking you a question. Why are we doing this for Luka Doncic? Why are we giving him a pass? We didn't give all-time greats a pass for passing up open shots. Why are we giving Luka Doncic a pass? Never mind LeBron being on his team. I don't care about that. What is it about Luka? Why do we have to give him time? Why shouldn't we challenge him? What is that, bro? Look, this boy Luka Doncic got the best PR I ever seen in my life. I never seen nothing like this. It's another player out there. I don't want to mention their name. It's another player out there that they got the best PR. They're gonna find a reason to talk about everybody else, talk about everything else, but what's actually going on in the basketball game. Y'all talk about, Luka be cooking this, cooking that. Wide open.
Has 5 to get it in.
Look at that. That man wide open.
5 seconds.
And decided to pass.
LeBron for the win. And Orlando's going to sneak out here with a...
Why would you pass the ball up? You wide open.
Has 5 to get it in.
Bam.
Luka.
Then he paused again and passed it. You shoot. Look at this man's shots. Somebody gonna say, well, he had 2 defenders on. Bro, this man shoot over 2 defenders almost every possession. He don't mind shooting under duress. He don't mind shooting under duress. And he don't take accountability. He's not gonna take accountability. He just like the guys y'all didn't like growing up. But for some reason, y'all don't want to point it out for whatever reason, bro. It's just weird to me. It's crazy.
I'm going to go a couple minutes before that shot. And Brian's watched this since the dude was a teenager. There's not many players in the NBA that close games better than LeBron James. And in the 1 to 2 minute mark, Luka shot a 3, Austin shot a 3. LeBron James is standing over the side with Desmond Bane guarding him. He's taller than Desmond Bane, 50 pounds heavier, and he's there while they're doing this one-on-one. And I think as great as Luka is, I want the ball in the LeBron James hands because he could take the ball to the basket, pass out to Luka, pass out to Austin. I don't think he should have taken the ball out at the end of the game. I think he should have got the ball.
You're talking about the margins that are sort of, that's what you were saying before that.
He's a great closer, and he didn't get a chance to close.
So what you telling me is we got to rely on a 41-year-old LeBron James to close the deal for us. We can't rely on the guys in his prime. We can't rely on the top 5 player, top 3 player, MVP candidate to close the game. Is that the same? Ain't them the same? Hold on, I'm confused. Don't that sound familiar, y'all? We can't rely on a top 5 player, top 3 player, or the best tough shot maker in the league to take the last shot. That's his strength. His strength is offense, shooting shots under duress. We can't rely on him to stick to the script. Don't that sound familiar? All of a sudden, bro, something ain't right, man. Something ain't right. I think y'all need to look yourself in the mirror, bro. I don't think y'all realize what y'all really saying. A lot of y'all just saying a bunch of shit, and y'all don't realize y'all some damn hypocrites. I don't see James Harden passing up that last shot. James Harden finna shoot that. Nah, well, that's one thing about Harden. Harden ain't finna pass up them last. What? Man, James Harden can brick them things 100 times. I done seen James Harden make some. He ain't passing up that right there. He ain't passing that up. He finna shoot it. But we don't like James Harden though, right? Is it all about the complexion? What is it? What are we talking? What is going on? What is going on? Especially you brothers out here. Don't get me started on you brothers, so-called. I'm all about the brothers. So when it comes to the brother man, when he play like this, it's a problem. So the other man, you telling me we gotta wait till LeBron James leave for him to start playing basketball the right way? Really? All you fake ass brother men. Oh, y'all all about the brothers. Oh, this. Oh, yeah, we don't like that. Yeah, they be criticizing that player because he black. They be giving that player all this credit because he white. Well, I mean, what are you doing with Luka? What you got going on? When it comes to Luka, what them same talking points don't apply? And the crazy part about it is just you brothers out here taking up for the boy. I see all the media members, they white. They cooking Luka Doncic. So what's going on with you, homie? What's up? Talk to me. What I'm missing? Tell me where I'm wrong at. What did I miss? Yeah, I'm not stupid. I see through the bullshit. I already know what's going on. I'm just playing stupid.
I'm going to go a couple minutes before.
I know exactly what's going on. And it's really sad that the NBA community has come to this bullshit. Don't expect me to be part of it, because I'm not. I don't care if I like you as a basketball player. I don't care if I don't like your game. If you're getting it done, I'm going to come on here and I'm going to break down what I actually like about it. I'm not going to just sit up here and talk about, oh, he shot the ball good, or look at the stats. Look, the stats be the last thing I look at. Y'all be up here with me. I sit back and call the game, play by play, who guarding who, this and that. I like that. I like to look at every little part of the game. I'm going to break it down what I liked about it. A lot of you guys, y'all talk good about players because y'all trying to push agendas. Truth be told, I remember a lot of y'all was saying that y'all didn't like Stephen A. Smith. Y'all didn't like Skip Bayless. Y'all didn't like these analysts on TV because They always criticize LeBron teammates. They criticize other players to uplift LeBron. But y'all do the same exact shit for Luka Doncic. Everything y'all hated, y'all have become. Everything.
This year is going to be as close as Luka Doncic's MVP was ever going to be. They said you was lazy. They said you was fat, all of that, right? He came back. He not fat, but he do be whining. When Brian Windhorst did the thing about, yo, down there, that's where the winners are. That's not where you at. He comports himself like a loser during basketball games. He does all the whining. I don't think that many people paid that much attention to Dallas Mavericks basketball. As a result, they didn't give that much attention to his behavior. There was just
bingo. What I've been telling y'all. Exactly. I'm just early. That you know why I get y'all know why they call me a hater? Because I'm early. I actually sit back and pay attention to people's games. Every little thing. The little thing you may not even think I ain't paying attention to, I'm paying attention to. Literally. And I remember it in my mind. And I'm gonna see if you can do the same thing over and over again.
That's where the winners are. That's not where you at. He comports himself like a loser during basketball games. He does all the whining. I don't think that many people paid that much attention to Dallas Mavericks basketball. As a result, they didn't give that much attention to his behavior. There was just kind of a recognition of it because, you know, they be trying to let him slide for everything. And when I
bingo, I'm going to wind it back. Bingo. Showtime, you a hater. No, sir. I was telling the truth. You were just too scared because a lot of you dudes like the dick ride every narrative that ESPN or somebody else put out. Y'all can't even think for yourself. That ain't me though. That's the difference between me and a lot of you grown men out here. Y'all can't think for yourselves. So whatever somebody else say, y'all just ride along with it. And you're not even looking at the game for yourself and seeing if it's true. I'm paying attention to everything. I'm not missing nothing.
Down there, that's where the winners are. That's not where you at. He comports himself like a loser during basketball games. He does all the whining. I don't think that many people paid that much attention to Dallas Mavericks basketball. As a result, they didn't give that much attention to his behavior. There was just kind of a recognition of it because, you know, they be trying to let him slide for everything. And when I say they, I mean italics they. So now it's with the Lakers. People are looking a little bit more. That fact that you don't play defense, especially since they got another one of you, and he from this country, and he don't play no defense either. Your three best players don't play defense, and you be whining all the time.
Don't that sound familiar, huh? That's a Showtime take that I've been using for how long now? It's a lot of players in the league. If they was on the Lakers, they'll be getting destroyed. It's a lot of players get away with flopping, not playing defense, being ball hog, but they on on smaller markets. They're not getting TV time like that. You put them on the Lakers, I'm telling you, everything you're not doing, that's gonna be headlining. If you're the Lakers, I'm telling you, it's a big difference between being a Laker than a Clipper, being a Laker and a Piston, being a Laker and a Knicks. Like Cade Cunningham, for example. Cade Cunningham should be talked about like he's the best player in the league right now. He should be the MVP, but he's on the Pistons. If Cade Cunningham was on the Lakers, everything I've been saying about Cade, they'll be saying. But he's not on the Lakers. He's on the Pistons. So I think for real, I blame the media, number one, because this is why I feel like everybody should have fair coverage. Everybody not gonna have the same kind of coverage because the Lakers, I understand from a business standpoint, they're gonna get most of your streams, most of your live televised shows. They're gonna have the most segment because they're the Lakers, the Cowboys. We get it. They fan base is the biggest. So from a business standpoint, you got to talk about more than other teams. But you have to be fair to other players that's actually getting it done. You got to give them credit. You got to give them credit. Cade out here flopping. As a matter of fact, Cade holding people like Luka Doncic's feet to the fire. He don't respect them dudes. He said, look, man, these guys be out here flopping. And y'all praise these boys like they better than me. Y'all heard what K said. K sent a direct shot to all the guys that be flopping. And he said, them guys not better than me. And I actually play defense. And I'm actually the best player on my team, and I got my team number 1 in the league. Y'all not even paying attention to him. I will, because I'm finna watch his game tonight. We finna do his game tonight. So, Liz, we finna do his game tonight. Because I respect Cade. I respect everything he brings to the game. Y'all don't like Shea, but guess what? Shea might do little over-exaggerate plays to get fouls. Cool. But at least Shea gonna go out there and get it done, though. I seen Shea with my own 2 eyes get a chip. Got an MVP. He go out there and play defense. If the team need him to play D, he gonna go out there and play D. He ain't being lazy. You don't be lazy on defense. You look here. You is not a champion if you're being lazy on defense, like Luka Doncic. Like you seen Luka, you put Luka on OKC, they ain't win no championship. Nope. He don't communicate. He shoot the ball and mess up the rhythm of the offense every time. That ain't Shea. Shea playing the rhythm of the team. 2 difference. They 30 points is totally different. You look at Luka Doncic numbers, you'll say, man, his numbers better than Kobe's, but he don't get his 30 points like Kobe, though. Luka Doncic has the highest usage rate in his whole entire career. Of course he's going to put up numbers. Of course. But he ain't doing like Shea. Shea doing this shit at a high level. And don't nobody have to change up their game to play with a guy like Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's why I respect him. And he not here crying about it. And this is another thing, too. I noticed, y'all. Oh, he flopping. I don't see him crying. I don't see him not getting back on defense because he worried about the previous play. Stop it. Stop the lies. Stop the lies. But again, this is why I respect guys like Cade Cunningham. I appreciate Cade Cunningham. He's somebody that I will, and I always supported Cade. That always been one of my best. That always been one of my favorite players. This is why I'm always support Cade. Because he playing the game the right way. That's why I'm going to support. If you wouldn't do everything it takes to win, I'm support you. Simple as that, bro. We got to stop making excuses. We got to stop this, bro. If you guys want Luka Doncic to be the best player in the world, y'all as a community have to challenge him. Remember now, the media this social media era is supposed to be the toughest era for athletes. You know why? Because they're going to get criticized more than guys that would read newspapers and all this other stuff y'all was running with when it comes to Michael Jordan debates. But here the thing is, Luka Doncic don't get criticized. I mean, when is he gonna? Okay, how is he gonna face adversity when y'all don't really challenge him? Y'all not really giving him no obstacles for real. Y'all just giving him a pass. Like, when is he gonna get challenged? How do we know if Luka a great player if you're not challenging him and he don't have to go through adversity? He don't have to go through the things that the all-time greats had to go to get to that level. How do you know if he's great? How? Y'all missing that point. All those guys were challenged. Every last one of them guys were challenged. Every last one of them. You know what made them great? They overcame adversity. They overcame the obstacle that was put in front of them. That's how we found out they were great. When are y'all gonna start? When y'all gonna start challenging Luka Doncic? When?
The point is, that is not okay. And you know how Riley has his statue? You know what Luka Doncic's statue, if he ever gets one outside of crypto now, is going to be? It's going to be like this. This is the Luka statue, like this, with his arms out like this.
Why you say that?
Every single trip down the floor, you're complaining to the refs. Luka, every trip down the floor.
Oh.
Every trip down the floor, you're complaining to the ref. Even when he hits the shot. No, you're not going to get the and one. And it can't be that the refs blow every call on Luka Doncic. Not only that.
Rant? This is your rant.
No, I got a rant. The point is, that is not okay. And you know how Riley has his statue? You know?
Boy, it's so fun to me. Hey, y'all. Hey, media, ESPN, Max Kellerman, all your guys, you're a day late, dollar short, because I've been saying this for years. You know the difference is? He's on the Lakers now. Shout out to Bowman Jones, even though, but shout out to Bowman Jones for pointing out the obvious. Now that he's a Laker, the things he was doing in Dallas, they're going to talk about it. The things that regular, real basketball fans watch. No matter what team you on, I can break down your game. I can see your weakness and your strengths. A lot of you guys, y'all only look at what guys are good at when they're on other teams. When they don't have the big names on their teams, like Dallas, for example. When they have, before they got Kyrie, you know what they were saying? Luka ain't got help. Luka always had help. That Dallas Maverick team, before Kyrie got there, that Dallas Maverick team with Jalen Brunson. And that Utah Jazz series, he dropped 41 points. That's a fact. He was cooking them boys when Luka got hurt. Y'all don't remember that? Them 2 games Luka Doncic didn't play, Dallas got the wins. But who got all the credit? Luka Doncic. Y'all don't remember that, do you? Y'all wasn't watching. So now he was on the Lakers. Oh, I can promise you this. This is the start. LeBron ain't going to be on this team. So you know who everybody going to be paying attention to? Luka Doncic. You know what y'all going to be saying? Oh, they hating on Luka. No, sir. They just pointing out the obvious stuff. This stuff been going on for years. LeBron ain't going to be there to be a scapegoat. You ain't going to keep blaming 41 on LeBron. You ain't going to keep blaming Austin Reeves. You ain't going to keep blaming J.J. Redick and everybody else. He has to get better as a basketball player. I don't care who's on his team. Ask yourself this. Is this guy, before y'all get to criticizing dudes for every time somebody's team loses, did that player do everything possible to get the win? Because you can go out, you can have players that do everything possible to win, it's just the teammates ain't do their part. You have scenarios like that. We've seen that before. But did Luka Doncic did everything possible to get Dallas Mavericks a championship when they made it to the finals? Did he do everything possible last night or the night before or any of these games going forward? Ask yourself this. When you watch Luka Doncic's game, stop big riding the narratives. Stop going up what other dudes are saying. Watch the games yourself. I've been watching this. I've been saying this stuff. Did he do everything possible to help his team win as a leader? Because remember, when Kawhi wasn't doing it in the beginning of the year, who was pointing this stuff out? Me. I was. I don't care about because I'm a fan of Kawhi. That don't mean that. I care about basketball first. When he wasn't doing it, I said Kawhi not playing defense. He's not doing everything that he can to help his team win. You know what changed? He started doing it, and the Clippers started winning. It's that simple. These guys are not y'all politicians. This guy's not y'all boy. This is not your boyfriend. This is not your mom and dad. You don't owe him no loyalty. You a basketball fan. You claim you Kobe Bryant fans, Michael Jordan fans. I love guys that play defense type fans. Well, okay then. So going forward, we have to judge the game off what we've seen. Stop the fanboy shit. The problem with this era, you either a hater or a fanboy. Nobody wants to call it down the middle. None of you guys don't. Y'all struggle to do that for some reason. Like y'all gonna lose friendships with certain people. We challenged all these guys, the Kobe's of the world. Can you win without Shaq? He proved that. Can Michael Jordan win a championship, leading the league in scoring? He proved that. Can Magic Johnson beat Larry in the NBA? He proved that. Is LeBron going to get a championship? He went out there and got a championship. Like, challenges, bro. Challenges was placed in front of these all-time greats. They answered the call. Now we gotta look at the next generation. Luka Doncic, he's the face of the Lakers going forward. He's the best player on the Lakers. That comes with responsibilities. That comes with expectations. He not getting it done. We can't keep making excuses for the man. You gotta stop all this coddling, bro. Stop this bull crap. That's all I gotta say, bro. I'm done with it. Make sure y'all hit the like button. New to the channel, subscribe. I'll be back. I'm about to do the Pistons game. Watch the great Cade Cunningham. Should be the MVP. You new to the channel, subscribe. Shout out to all my members out there. I'm out of here.